I am the Time Detective. I examine events, people, and structures from history's dusty shelves as cases to be solved. If you wonder about the how and why of events, let's solve the cases together. June 6, 1944, the coast of Normandy. These concrete structures were not manufactured in Normandy, nor were they poured near the front lines. Instead, they were built in secret in the interior of England, using mass production methods. Each weighed thousands of tons. The Normandy landings were a military success. However, they were logistically unsustainable. This was because there were no ports on the landing beaches capable of supplying an army. An army is not made up of soldiers alone. It needs fuel every day. Millions of bullets, vehicles, spare parts, food, and medical supplies. This load must be brought ashore, not just once, but every day, without interruption. The Allies had two options: either repair the ports destroyed by the Germans or build new ones, which would take weeks. Neither was possible. At this point, conventional solutions were abandoned. At this point, conventional solutions were not used. Instead of trying to capture a port, the Allies decided to build one. Moreover, this port was not fixed, but could be transported in pieces. The name of this plan, Mulberry. Mulberry was not a single structure. It was a system. Phoenix caissons formed the basis of this system. Hollow concrete blocks were submerged in a controlled manner to settle on the seabed. This created a fixed harbor wall that broke the waves. Breaking the waves alone was not enough. The vehicles had to reach the shore. For this purpose, floating roads called whale roads were designed. These roads were not fixed. They moved with the waves, continuing to carry cargo without breaking. There was another problem: the tide. The sea level fluctuated constantly throughout the day. A fixed pier would be useless under these conditions. Therefore, special piers, called spud piers, were designed. The platform moved up and down but maintained the loading height. Mulberry Harbours were not a single structure. They were not a weapon either. They were a temporary but vital engineering solution, designed to enable the war effort to advance. There was no harbor in Normandy, but there was engineering. History only writes about the winners, but we've figured out the mechanics. If you want to continue deciphering the codes of the past with me, subscribe. I am the Time Detective. The case is closed.